The District Court of Appeal of the State of Florida in and for the 4th District is now in session. Chief Judge Spencer Levine presiding. All persons having business before this court, draw near, give attention, and you will be heard. May God save the United States of America, the state of Florida, and this honorable court.
Please bow your heads for the invocation. Heavenly Father, on behalf of all those who are gathered here today, let us say thank you for your many blessings. Thank you for life itself. Thank you for the measure of health we need to fulfill our callings. And thank you for the sustenance you provide. We also thank you for the ability to be involved in useful work and for the honor of bearing appropriate responsibilities. We especially ask your blessings for those assembled here today as we celebrate our new inductees to the Florida Bar. We ask that they receive the benefit of your guidance as they begin careers of service to the legal profession, as well as service to our community and its courts. For all this, it's in your name we pray. Amen.
Good morning. Thank you, Judge Klingsmith, for that inspiring invocation. My name is Spencer Levine. I'm the Chief Judge of the 4th District Court of Appeal. On behalf of all my colleagues, it's our pleasure to welcome you to the ceremonial session of the 4th District Court of Appeal via Zoom to induct into service the newest members of the Florida Bar. Let me introduce those who are here today on the multiple Zoom screens. Present is 4th District Court of Appeal judges, Judge Alan Forst, Judge Mark Klingensmith, and Judge Edward Artow. Also present is 15th Circuit Chief Judge Krista Marks, 17th Circuit Chief Judge Jack Tudor, and 19th Circuit Judge Chief-elect Judge Charles Schwab. We also have here with us is the 4th District Court of Appeal Marshal Daniel DiGiacomo. Thank you to Daniel for coordinating this ceremony. Let me tell you, it is a lot of work, and it's probably even more work than in person. And although we wish you were here in person, we're happy to have this at least by Zoom. Additionally present is 4th District Court of Appeal Clerk Lon Weisblum. Thank you to Lon for coordinating the oaths here today, which finalize your admission into the Florida Bar. Today's ceremony is meant to be both celebratory and informal. We have several speakers who are looking forward to welcoming you as the newest members of the Florida Bar. So let's get underway. First, to say a few words on behalf of the Chief Judges of the 15th, 17th, and 19th Circuits combined, please welcome 17th Circuit Chief Judge Jack Tudor, who will speak on behalf of all three chiefs.
Thank you, Chief Judge Levine. And before I begin my remarks, I'm going to start them kind of the way I'm going to end them. First, to congratulate everybody that's here, that's to be sworn in today and obtain your law license. It's certainly a pinnacle in your career, and it's the beginning of a noble profession. But before I say a few words to you all, I want to wish my dear friend, Judge Krista Marks, who's on the screen here, who is retiring very shortly, for her dedication to the judiciary, leading the JQC, leading the 15th through a pandemic, and pretty much anything that could be thrown at her this year. So Judge Marks, on behalf of the trial judges here, we wish you the best in your career, and we hope you have a long, healthy, and spend all of Florida's pension funds you possibly can to get even with them as you exit. So thank you, Judge Marks. I just wanted to say a few words about the profession of the legal profession. As Chief Judge Levine said, normally all three chief judges speak, but they've kind of delegated to me this year, and then it'll rotate in the years after. But I want to talk to you a little bit about the noble profession. And I'll describe it by the words of an author that I found in one of the legal publications. Dealing with the tragedies in one's personal life is tough enough. Dealing with the injustices in the lives of hundreds of strangers on a regular basis can immutably change one's character and behavior. It's no wonder then that through the centuries, Lawyers have seen themselves as apart from humanity, and in its turn, the rest of humanity has seen itself being apart from the lawyers. Add to this the burdens of continually juggling between duties to a client and the duties of being an officer of the court and upholding the values of a noble profession. On one hand, your earnings are at stake. On the other hand, your license to practice law is at stake. And either way, your career is continually at stake. And so I would leave you with basically 5 brief suggestions as you enter the practice of law. I think they're fairly simple and fairly straightforward, and they mean the same to me today as when I was sworn in 1982, a long time ago. The first is to have integrity. Integrity has to be the mainstay of your life as an attorney. Integrity will put your self-interest beyond the greater good. Integrity will not let you get involved in saving face, in finger pointing, or in blame shifting. Rather, integrity will ensure that you do what you say and you take responsibility for your actions. Never lose your integrity. It takes a lifetime to earn and maybe only a few seconds to lose. Once gone, you may never recover your integrity. You should also always be upfront. A common concern about lawyers is they are sneaky. As a lawyer, you have a duty of candor and frankness to the court, to the public, and to your fellow attorneys. Be diligent. You've got a hard job, there's no doubting it. You should be on time to court and on time with the filings you make with the court. You should also go above and beyond. Always be thinking of what more can I offer my client? What else can I do for my community? And how can I step up and affect positive change? Lastly, I would ask all of you all to stay humble and be grateful. Years of hard work and study have brought you here today. We are all counting on you to be the future leaders of our government and of our legal system. And therefore, I encourage you to apply these very basic, simple concepts throughout your life and your law practice. And thus, on behalf of the 15th, 19th, and 17th Judicial Circuits, we congratulate each of you and wish all of you a lifetime of success in the legal profession. Thank you, Chief Judge.
Thank you, Judge Tudor, Chief Judge Tudor. And I also concur with your well wishes to Chief Judge Marks. Next, we have representatives here from some of our local voluntary bar associations. I'm going to acknowledge their being here and thank them for their presence here. Martin County Bar Association President, Barbara Kibbe Wagner. Palm Beach County Bar Association President, Dean Zenick. Broward County Bar Association Executive Board Member, Allison Smith. Indian River County Bar Association President, Paul Amos. And St. Lucie County Bar Association President, Ryan Reef. We're going to have 2 speakers of all those present here. They've 2 of them have decided to honor us by speaking on behalf of all the voluntary bars. First is Martin County Bar Association President Barbara Kibbe Wagner. Please welcome Ms. Wagner.
Thank you so much, Chief Judge Spencer Levine. So nice to see you again. And thank you, Chief Judge Jack Tudor, for those remarks. Some of them I had anticipated saying, but I'm glad you did. I just want to say congratulations to all the new inductees. This is one of the most exciting adventures of your life, and in my opinion, the most fulfilling job you can ever do. We as lawyers are very unique and special in that we take an oath, and we have to preserve confidence to our clients and uphold the highest integrity to other members of the court as well to our clients and ourselves. As Martin County Bar President for the 2020-21 year, I encourage you all to be very active bar members. We have a membership of over 500 members. I work closely with all the other bar presidents they mentioned. We help each other out. We are resources to each other, especially during this year with the pandemic. There was a lot of people that felt isolated, and the bar members, we really reach out to each other and help support each other during these times. We're very active in philanthropy. We like to do different sort of charities and community outreach programs. We like to do in-person functions. We're having a function on June 18th in Stewart. If anyone is interested, you are 100% invited. We'd love to see you. And it's very special because we have speakers. You're able to hear from the best of the best, including we had our speaker, Chief Judge Levine, this year, and we've had Bar President Gary Lesser speak. So it's very unique and it's very special to be a member of these bars because you get to have the resources and learn from people who have already been there and done that, and learn. You can learn from their mistakes and learn from their triumphs. So we invite you all to be very active, and welcome and congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Wagner. Next, speaking on behalf of the local bar association is St. Lucie County Bar Association President Ryan Reed. Please welcome Mr. Reed.
Thank you very much, Judge. Thank you, Barbara, as well. First of all, congratulations to each and every one of you. You all should be extremely proud of your accomplishments. Now, under normal circumstances, what you've just done is extraordinary, but to do it now, it's exceptional. For some of you, like myself, it's been your goal to be an attorney since an early age. But for all of you, it's the start of a wonderful journey. But this journey won't be without trials, no pun intended, and tribulations. This is why bar associations will play a crucial role in your legal career. Take advantage of every opportunity that your local bar association presents you. I can think of no better resource for a recently admitted attorney than other attorneys. Our local bar associations provide these relationships, which help foster and grow not only in your professional life, but also on a personal level. Whatever questions you have or issues you face, your local colleagues should be the first place that you turn. What better people to surround yourself with in your legal career than those who've walked just in your shoes? Whether it's by getting involved in your local practice section or by seeking a position in leadership, you're not only bettering your community, but also yourself. I want to leave you with this quote that I've grown fond of over the past few years. To know even one life has breathed either because you have lived. This is to have succeeded, by Ralph Waldo Emerson. As attorneys, our job is to help, and your local bar associations are here to help you. And again, congratulations to everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. Next, on behalf of the Florida Board of Bar Examiners, please welcome Jennifer Martinez Mooney, Vice Chair of Tampa.
Thank you. May it please the court. Pursuant to the rules of the Supreme Court relating to admissions to the bar, the candidates before you have been rigorously examined by the board, both as to knowledge of the law and understanding of the standards and ideals of the legal profession. In addition, their backgrounds have been subjected to character and fitness investigations. On behalf of the Florida Board of Bar Examiners, I certify that these individuals are qualified and that each enjoys the enthusiastic recommendation of the board for admission to the Florida Bar. On behalf of the board, I move that these candidates be admitted to the Florida Bar.
Thank you, Ms. Mooney. It is now that time you've been waiting for. It's now time to administer the oath to the newest members of the Florida Bar. Please welcome Judge Alan Force.
Thank you. Good morning and congratulations. After 3 years or more of law school and 3 months or more studying for the bar exam, we come to the oath of admission to the Florida Bar when Chris Smith becomes Chris Smith Esquire. It may be difficult to do so now, but please take the opportunity in the near future to read through the oath and appreciate the commitment you are making, not the least of which is a pledge of fairness, integrity, and civility. And also, don't forget to thank your parents and others that helped you get to this point. It's sort of like the NFL draft, which was the other day, although they're looking forward to 10 years or so of playing in the league. Here, you're looking forward to a career of around 40 or more years. So this is a big occasion. And with that, I will get to the oath at the end of which you will be an attorney. Ready? So please repeat after me. So you could unmute yourselves now and you're going to repeat after me. I do solemnly swear.
I do solemnly swear.
I will support the Constitution of the United States.
I will support the Constitution of the United States.
And the Constitution of the State of Florida.
And the Constitution of the State of Florida.
I will maintain the respect due to courts.
I will
maintain the respect to the courts,
of justice and judicial officers.
justice,
and judicial
officers.
I will not counsel or maintain any suit or proceedings
I will not
Not counsel or maintain any
proceeding
which shall appear to me to be unjust,
which shall appear to be unjust,
nor any defense except such as I believe
nor
any defense
I believe
be honestly debatable under the law of the land.
be honestly debatable under the law of the land.
I will employ for the purpose of maintaining the causes confided to me
I will employ for the purpose of maintaining the causes confided in me
such means only as are consistent with truth and honor.
such means as are consistent with truth and honor.
I will never seek to mislead the judge or jury
I will never seek to mislead the judge or jury
by any artifice or false statement of fact or law.
by any artifice, statement, or fact or law.
I will maintain the confidence and preserve inviolate the secrets of my clients.
I will maintain the confidence and preserve inviolate the secrets of my clients.
I will accept no compensation in connection with their business,
And I will accept no compensation in connection with their business,
except from them or with their knowledge and approval.
except from them or with their knowledge and approval.
To opposing parties and their counsel,
To opposing parties
And their counsel.
I pledge fairness, integrity, and civility.
I pledge fairness, integrity, and civility.
Not only in court,
not
Only in court,
but also in all written and oral communications.
but also written and oral communications.
I will abstain from all offensive personality,
I will abstain from all offensive personality,
advance no fact prejudicial to the honor or reputation of a party or witness,
advance no prejudicial to the honor or reputation of a party or witness,
unless required by the justice of the cause with which I am charged.
unless required by the justice of the cause with which I am charged.
I will never reject, from any consideration personal to myself,
I will never reject any consideration to myself,
cause of the defenseless or oppressed,
the cause of the defenseless or oppressed,
or delay anyone's cause for lucre or malice.
or delay anyone's cause for lucre or malice.
Ready? So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you, Judge Forrest, and congratulations to all the inductees.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, you can mute yourselves now because we got a little bit ways to go, but once again, congratulations to all the inductees. Next, to say a few words on behalf of the Florida Bar, please welcome the Board of Governors representative, Mr. Gary Lesser.
May it please the court, Chief Judge Levine, members of the court, our newest attorneys, your family and friends, our honored guests today watching via the live stream. My name is Gary Lesser. I'm a lawyer in our community. I'm the president-elect designate of the Florida Bar. It's my honor to be here with you today, and as you join more than 100,000 lawyers in our great state. Being an attorney is a tremendous privilege. You have an opportunity to serve your clients. You can serve and give back to the community. You can make a real difference as an attorney. You'll always remember today, the day that you took the oath of admission to the Florida Bar. The big question is, what do you do with those words in the oath of admission? As lawyers, we don't make things with our hands. least not as a part of the job. We can only provide our knowledge, which comes from study and hard work, the value of our word, and experience, which comes with the passage of time and good practice. Let's focus on the value of our word. My favorite president, Abraham Lincoln, is often famously misquoted for saying that a lawyer's time is his stock in trade. That is false. The correct quote is time and advice. Time is just a unit of measure. Our good word is really our stock in trade from your first day as a lawyer through your entire legal career. As attorneys, our words have significant impact. Our clients rely on us to give good advice that will help them with their challenges that cause them to contact us in the first place. The court requires complete candor and honesty. And to opposing lawyers and clients, we should carry ourselves in the most professional manner so we don't tarnish our profession and our own personal reputation. Florida Supreme Court Justice Glenn Terrell once wrote that the lawyer is the fiduciary of his client, the state, and the public. He must be candid with the court, fair and considerate of other lawyers, and have a reputation for the highest integrity. Now, those words are from a Florida Supreme Court opinion from over 65 years ago, but those words are as important as ever and were so impactful to my grandfather that he framed them and put them on his desk. Those words sit framed on my desk right now today. What words will be on your desk or otherwise guide you in the years ahead? Along the way, over the years, there'll be temptations, money, the opportunity to gain advantage by deceit. And my rule to deal with these situations is very simple. When you go to work, speak and carry yourself in such a way that if your parents or your spouse or your children heard you speaking, they would not be ashamed. They would be proud of you. I want to echo what President Barbara Kibbe and President Ryan Reeves said. Get involved with your Florida bar and definitely get involved with your local voluntary bar associations. You will be enriched professionally and you will make relationships that will benefit you personally and professionally going forward for the rest of your career. Believe me, I'm looking back 30 years and I've seen the benefit of my Florida bar involvement, which is why I'm here today. And I've seen the benefit of my local voluntary bar involvement and the relationships that I've made and how I've been enriched personally and professionally. So to all of the new attorneys today, I say welcome to entering the legal profession here in the great state of Florida. May you all have long, satisfying careers. And remember to follow the good words of honesty, diligence, civility, and ethics that will allow you to best help your clients and help the community in the years ahead. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Lesser. It has been a tradition of the ceremony that one of the newly admitted lawyers provide a response on behalf of his or her colleagues, and that honor goes to the person with one of the highest scores on the most recent bar exam. Please welcome Luke Tobis.
Thank you, Your Honor, and may it please the court. I want to start off saying that I'm humbled by this opportunity to speak on behalf of the 4th DCA's newly admitted lawyers. I can safely say that this has been a struggle for all of us to get to this point. Our workload and study can only be matched by the personal burdens we've carried through this trying time. Inductees of 2021, I'm proud to have struggled with you. I know it hasn't been easy for us, for our friends and family, which is why I need to give a shout out to my family, my wife, my children, my parents and friends, Lisa, Jesse, Zach, Gary, Vicky, Eric, Alvin, and everyone else who's helped me along the way. I couldn't have done it without you. Your Honors, this induction class is a special class. For some of us, this was our first bar exam. We waited because the pandemic hit. We had to make a choice for ourselves and our family. For others, this is our second try, and all the while we've been working. Some of us have been practicing for years, and this is the first time we've studied in 10 years. We work from home, we wear masks to work, we Zoom on conference calls, court hearings, and family get-togethers. We rise to the challenge and overcome. We are brown, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Muslim, Christian, Jewish, Mexican, Canadian, American, and more. Some of us are young and some are young at heart, but we are all intelligent, diligent, zealous, and wonderful people. Your honors, you could not have been gifted a more perfect lot of lawyers. And in the spirit of diverse backgrounds and differing experiences, I would like to share a personal experience I've had with law induction ceremonies. This ceremony is in fact my second ceremony. I was inducted into the Georgia Bar on a Zoom call with the Fulton County Court on January 22nd, 2021. And I bring it up and remember it especially well because it took place soon after the Capitol riots. And I believe at the time the riots were weighing especially heavily on everyone's minds. In a speech shorter than this one, the presiding judge, Chief Judge Brasher, said this: "The difference between a job and a profession is the duty we owe outside the duty we owe to our clients. When we say the oath together to support and defend the Constitution, I mean that. We as lawyers are acolytes of justice and guardians of the rule of law. That is a position that we must rise to every generation." I think about those words every day, about how important we inductees are, that without our personal commitments to the rule of law, things fall apart. Remember, inductees, no matter how many blows we took to get to this point, we are powerful, we are not alone, and we are better when we work together towards a more perfect union. Congratulations, inductees. Again, I'm honored to be part of your class. It's been a rough road for all of us, but I know we'll do wondrous things. Thank you.
Thank you, Luke, and congratulations on your outstanding performance on the bar exam. I'd like to share some remarks first before turning the ceremony over to Judge Artel for the benediction. These are just a few observations that I'd like you to consider as you leave here today and start your new careers as attorneys. First, always try to lead a worthy life. You may ask, what is a worthy life? No one can answer that question for you, but a worthy life means a life of meaning that makes sense to you. Aspects of a worthy life include striving for excellence and manifesting a concern for human dignity. You will be tested numerous times in your career, especially as you make decisions about your future. Should I take this job? Should I work in the public sector or the private sector? In your drive for success, you will have to learn how to define your own personal definition of success and whether it first fits your definition of a worthy life. Is it financial rewards? Is it prestige? Or the admiration of your peers? Is it the good you do for others or for needs of your community? And how does your career path affect your family and friends? These are the types of decisions you will need to consider as you venture on your journey to success. Secondly, I'd like to point out, you should always strive to be positive. Through the years that we've been through the pandemic, the legal profession in general, even outside of the circumstances we're living in, can be tumultuous and difficult. We often see people at their worst times, at times of distress and uncertainty. It's easy to fall prey to the negativity that surrounds most people who are facing trying times. And we're all facing trying times right now. It is at that very moment when we should remember that we're surrounded by many positive things, positive influences. Our family, our legal profession, our community, our country. As a jurist recently stated about his own personal philosophy, quote, I live on the sunrise side of the mountain, not the sunset side of the mountain. I see the day that is coming, not the day that is gone. Like that, jurors, be an optimist, not a pessimist. We have so much to be thankful for. Being part of this great legal community that you've joined here today, as well as the greater community that we live in, is just one of the many blessings that we share and we should be grateful for. Finally, as other people have mentioned, but I will reiterate, your good name and your integrity should be your primary consideration. Always do the right thing, since it only takes one mistake to undo years of hard work. Let the oath that Judge Force administered to you today, that you've taken here today, be that resource or that guiding light, your guiding light, for the rest of your career. You should come back to those words, the text of the oath, when you face the many challenges that you will face during your long career. What challenges? Challenges by opposing counsel, challenges by judges, challenges by partners, and challenges from your own clients. You will have to make tough decisions sometime during your career, many tough decisions. You will be confronted by many challenges that may be difficult to resolve. The easy way to some may be to ignore these challenges or overlook them for financial considerations or other reasons. But in the end, you will be faced with these challenges regardless. And by going back to the oath, you will, by force of the words of the oath, do the right thing and embody not only the spirit, but the text of the oath. I close with the sincere best wishes to all of you as you begin on your career and wish you the very best of luck. So to close our ceremony today, we will close with a benediction. Please welcome 4th District Court of Appeal Judge Edward Artow.
Congratulations and welcome to our newest members of the Florida Bar. Congratulations for all your hard work and to all of the family members that have helped you get to this point. Make sure you give them a big hug today. And it's been a wonderful ceremony. If you will bow your heads for the benediction. Again, congratulations and welcome. To the creator of the universe, to the one that can move the tallest mountains and can deliver us from the deepest valleys, to the one who is all things good and pure, to the one who loves us unconditionally, we ask that you bless the newly sworn in lawyers as they go forth to pursue the cause of justice, and that you would instill in each of us the gifts of love, joy, peace, and patience, that we may always exhibit these gifts as shining examples of you. Amen.
Thank you, Judge Artow, and thank you all again for being here virtually. And most importantly, congratulations to our newest members of the Florida Bar. And with that, this ceremony is adjourned.